you ready for this? Let's go! Let's go!
Hello and welcome back everyone. J-Man here for another music reaction. I hope you're all doing well out there. So we have another reaction to The Warning here. In my last reaction to their performance of Kerosene, a number of you told me that I need to go check out some of their stuff from their performance at the Pepsi Center in Mexico City. So we're going to be doing Hell You Call a Dream. I really loved Kerosene. It's been a while since I have reacted to The Warning. I took a bit of a vacation from reaction videos for a couple of years. And so coming back, I knew that I had missed some stuff from The Warning. I intentionally, while I was out, did not listen to any of their new stuff because I wanted to be able to do reactions to that if and when I did come back. So here we are. I'm super excited to check this out. Seems like it's a fan favorite, their performance at the Pepsi Center. So before we jump into the video, just please, if you do enjoy my reactions, hit that like button, drop me a comment. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. It's free. You can also ring the bell so you get notifications whenever my new reaction videos come out. All that stuff helps to grow my channel. Big thank you to everybody out there. We did pass the 6,000 subscriber mark. That's all thanks to you out there. I appreciate all your dedication from all of you sticking around and watching my videos and enjoying discovering new music with me and all of that stuff. So let's go ahead. Let's dive on in. All right, so we've got The Warning, Hell You Call a Dream, live from the Pepsi Center, Mexico City. Let's get it. Cool stage.
I've been invaded by the need to stay inside this cage. Day after day I'm hurting, but I choose to stay this way. Running out of things to say. It's an normal to love what we hate, treating me out just the same. I'm in too deep, give me something to believe.
Okay, short song, 3 minutes. I'm going to have to get some really quick pauses in here. Let's go ahead before they get into the first chorus, get our initial impressions out. So really loving just how much these girls have grown from, and not just in stature, they definitely have grown up from little girls, but it just in playing the venues that they're playing. They've got a fantastic big stage here that they're playing, but loving the bass line by Allie here. Of course, loving the drums by Pau. I am a huge fan of Pau. I think she is one of the best new drummers out there. And I hear she actually has gotten some awards, some accolades for her drumming. So super happy to hear that. Danny's vocals sounding great. Again, I feel like these girls have matured into a world-class act, and I'm loving seeing them in their journey from little girls posting videos on YouTube from their basement, doing covers of Metallica and all of that stuff. But yeah, loving it so far. Love the riffs, love just the overall grit and grime of the song so far. So let's back it up a smidge and we'll keep on going.
I'm in too deep, give me something to believe. And it's how you call a dream. Colliding every time. The chaos drives me wild like an animal. Just wanna breathe. And it's how you call a dream. My vision how you call a dream. Eyes are always open in the dark. I've been underwater right from the start.
Okay, final pause here, and then we'll listen to a good chunk to finish things out here. But man, I can't think of enough good things to say about what I feel about just their musicianship, the quality of the compositions that they put together musically, their individual talents. Ali is absolutely killing it on the bass over there. Pow just knocking the crap out of the drums. And Danny, again, I took a couple of, I had a couple of comments feeling like had maybe knocked on younger Danny. That was not meant to be a knock on Danny. They started very young. Singing rock and metalish vocals as a young person, male or female, it's hard. It's hard to hit some of those high rock belts without getting a little pitchy here and there. And I never meant to say that I felt like Danny ever did a bad job with her vocals. I just felt like early on she had some maturation to go through, right? Her voice had to get settled into what her voice was going to be. She was going through a period of time where, male vocalists, they go through that very prominent voice change, but girls go through a little bit of it as well. And I just felt like, I feel like her voice has finally landed. It's landed in that place for her where she knows what she's doing. She knows how to get what she wants out of her voice. She's got some really great textures and tones that she adds into her stuff. So, please, again, just don't mistake my previous comments as like bashing Danny in any shape or form. I think she is a fantastic front woman, and I think she has grown into an even better front woman. So yeah, just really digging the grime and the groove of the song here. Can't say enough about it. Really loving it. And especially in a live performance, it sounds fantastic. So let's back it up a smidge or two and we'll finish it out.
Been underwater right from the start. Rope is wearing thin, can't take it anymore. Come on. And that's how you call a dream. Colliding every time. That chaos drives me wild like an animal. Just wanna breathe.
Very nice. All right, let's break that down and talk about it. Okay, so that was Hell You Call a Dream by The Warning. I am absolutely blown away. These last two songs that I've reacted from The Warning, they're on a whole nother level. And that's not to say that they weren't absolutely fantastic before. In what I had seen from them a couple of years ago, they were one of my favorite up and coming bands at that point, but they've kicked it into another gear. It looks like they're leading. They are, playing these huge venues as a headliner. I feel like Ali has really come into her own in terms of just coming out of her shell. Early on, Ali was the shy one of the group, I felt like. And, I can see times where she's she's playing to the crowd and really, you know, putting on a show as she's playing her bass. And you know, Danny, again, I feel like she is a fantastic front woman. She's engaging. You want to watch her. You want to see what she's doing. There was a note she hit there about 3/4 of the way through the song. Holy cow, that was great. It was kind of a roll from like a mid-high belt to a super high belt. Whew, she nailed that. That was fantastic. Pow back there, pounding the skins like nobody's business. Always smiling. God, I love that drum cam that they've got on her. Yeah, I can't say enough good stuff about that performance. I think that was top notch, A+ performance, and I loved the song. I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to the lyrics. It's hard for me in a first listen to really dig in on the lyrics, but oftentimes I'll go back myself and dig into them a little bit. But yeah, that was masterclass stuff there. These girls are right there. They've got to be in the conversation for the top rock/metal bands out there right now. I think they are just fantastic, and I can't wait to react to more stuff from them, catch up on all the stuff that I've missed so far. Thanks to all of you giving me suggestions for stuff that I've missed and that I need to check out. We'll definitely get to those. Just give me a little time. I've got a bit of a backlog, and I'm posting videos about once every 3 days or so here. But yeah, can't wait to get into the next one from them. So again, if you enjoyed, please drop a like, shoot me a comment, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, all that stuff to help grow my channel. I appreciate you all out there. Hope to see you on the next one. But till we see you next, stay safe. Peace.